Alright, how's it going everyone? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to the second part of this EA Sports MMA career playthrough. Last video we left off, we fucking gave some fools some CTE. And now we've got I think it was a contender fight coming up. So here we are with the 8 weeks of training. I think I'm going to travel, I think. Going to go pay Randy a visit. I think we can get the... Which is the... I don't think it's unlockable yet. Dash choke, head and arm choke, major pass. Armbar. Do you know what? We'll go to Hickson's gym just to get the triangle choke. Because it's always... if I do get taken down, it's good to have some offense off my back. And I think in the last video I mentioned... back in 2005 I did a grappling tournament, the Gracie... European Invitational. It was at the Birmingham Arena at the NEC there, and I didn't really talk much about it in the last video, but I did come second in that. That was my first and only tournament that I did. I got a silver medal. I had 4 fights. It was all grappling, so there's just no striking. It's all with the gi. First fight went to points. I won on points. Second fight got one with a triangle. Third fight I won with a...
Hello, I'm Hickson Gracie.
Shut up for a second.
You ready to push yourself? Let's get started.
Hickson Gracie there, the legend with his enthusiastic voice acting. Third fight was kind of a flying triangle. I grabbed hold of the lad's gi and I jumped up in the air and I managed to put my leg behind his head to get the start the triangle, and he kind of braced, he like straightened his body and stood up and he like lifted me up all like so I was in the air like I was about to get power bombed, and I was like, shit, he's gonna fucking slam me on the mat. And the referee said to the lad, he said, you can't slam him. So the lad had to kind of just like slowly lower me down to the ground, and as he was doing it I was just kind of locking the triangle up, and by the time we hit the ground I had it locked in, and so I won my third match by triangle. What am I doing here? Learning moves, triangle choke. Won my third fight by triangle, and then I lost in the final on points. That was a mad day. When I look back on that, I think it's one of the most memorable days of my life, I think, that day. I was so nervous. What do we have to do here? 1 minute to submit your opponent. But yeah, the reason I like the triangle choke so much, it's probably my favourite submission. I liked fighting off my back. I had a really active guard. I like going for arm bars and triangles and omoplatas and go-go platters. My legs were pretty flexible. This was back then, back in 2005. I'm 38 at the end of this month, April 30th. So all that flexibility's gone and I'm nearly 40. My birthday on April the 30th, so it seems like a different life. A different life ago. Right, let's get to this. We've got 1 minute to submit my opponent.
I want that out of you every time. Let's go.
Alright, Hickson. I don't know what submissions I've got from this position. Or even out. What submissions have I got? I think I've got a key lock, an Americana, I think. Oh, look at that, he just fucking denies me. I've got shitty grappling at the moment. So he's going to try and get me off. I've got to deny it, and then I'm going to go for the submission. It's not even from this position. I've got it. I think it's from mount, maybe. Yeah, it's from mount. Okay. See, I'm shit at these. I know I've just got to like tap the button, but oh, I used all my fucking stamina. See what I mean? This is on medium, and really, I should have got that. But it doesn't matter if we fail because it's a try again anyway. Still haven't got a full grasp on how these submissions work yet. Well, the joint submissions.
You have to understand what you're doing if you want to be good at it.
Well, the game doesn't tell me, Hickson. Tell me how to do it. What the score is with the joint submissions. I know I'm not supposed to spam it, and I didn't then, but...
Let's start it up. That's nice.
Just get straight
Find the rhythm. That's
into the mount. He's going to try and... Oh, I'm just going to go for it while he's striking. I should get it this time. So it's not to spam it. But you try doing this on fucking hard or legend. You got no chance. Okay, I think I got it.
Bring that intensity to the fight.
Okay, so now we got the triangle from the guard. It's just always good to have in your back pocket if I'm going to be getting taken down. Even though we're a kickboxer, just I like to have the triangle. Like I say, it's my favourite submission. Movement and range. Hickson, see, Hickson's not really good for stand-up because he's a BJJ gym. Better training with him for your grappling here. But we'll split it up. We'll get some head movement, and then
Start to push yourself. Let's go. Show me everything you got. 10 seconds. Go. You are looking great. Keep going.
You're looking great, shuffling around the cage.
That's nice. Bring that intensity to the fight.
Oh, I tried to get a sneaky jab off there, but my sparring partner just parried it like a boss. Just simulate this for 4 weeks, and then probably get some submission skills up very slowly. That'll be the slowest one to increase. But I think it's also increasing our stamina as well. If I just do submission defense, it all gets, yeah, it just does the whole lot, but it does it very slowly. But so I think I've just got to deny.
Are you ready to go?
See, when I was on about trying to prevent submissions playing on hard and legendary difficulty in the first video, this is what I was doing over and over again. I was just letting the computer put me in submissions on the hard difficulties, and not once did I fucking escape. Not once. And that was after about 2 hours of just doing this, letting him put me in key locks and whatever positions that I reversed him in within the time limit. I didn't get one escape. I got submitted every single time, and it was within about 5 to 10 seconds I'd get submitted. Didn't even come close to escaping. The only time I've done a submission
excellent workout
on Legend was actually doing a submission, and it was against Fedor in Fight Now. I put him in an armbar. I was actually going for the achievements where you beat Fedor on the hardest difficulty, and for a laugh I just put him in an armbar from the bottom. He was on top of me, so I went for an armbar, and I just started random, like, casually tapping the button, and I ended up tapping him out on Legend, and I've never been able to do it since. So I don't even know how I did it. I don't fully understand, like, the joint submission thing, or like when it's on hard or Legend. So
great job. That was an excellent workout.
Thanks, Hickson. I flew all the way to Brazil just to shuffle around the cage and
Boss here.
have someone lie on top of me for 60
You'll be
seconds.
fighting for the title next time. All right? I know you can make this. Let's make it happen.
Thanks, Bas. Alright. So, this guy was a kickboxer, wasn't he? So have me P's and Q's when it comes to me stand-up, me guard and that. Don't want to be getting clipped and rocked. When you get rocked, try to either clinch or take down your opponents to clear your head. Oh, you're a wrestler now. That famous Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz comment. Hey, Nate Diaz, that's what's up. I can't do it. Impression of Nate Diaz. So hopefully at the end of this whole career, I'm hoping Nick Diaz is going to be the Strikeforce champion in the Strikeforce League. And hopefully, I think your last fight is a unification bout.
Let's have a look at
so hopefully it's going to be against Nick.
It's time to turn things over to Shannon Rose.
And now, introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, fighting out of England, Bas Rutten.
God, this arena looks like some grubby nightclub. Or grubby fucking venue. There's Mazzagatti.
Ready? Fighter ready. Let's go.
Bring it on, come on.
There goes the bell,
Gonna touch.
and we begin. Who
Oh,
will
he's
emerge victorious?
He's gonna
More
beat his
importantly,
chest.
Who will earn the #1 contender spot?
So this is #1 contender, yeah.
Wilson came out a winner in his last fight, and he's actually on a winning streak. Yeah, the key is not to get comfortable, though. He wants every consecutive win to be more and more impressive and just showcase his commitment to the sport.
That's the way. Keep it up.
Whoa, nice job of blocking the high kick. He scores with that punch to
Tee
the
off
head.
on that liver. What special move did I unlock? Oh, it was the
Wilson,
it was the
sporting the red
triangle
gloves in
choke,
this one.
wasn't it?
His opponent is wearing the blue ones.
There you go.
Oh, and he just manages to block that head kick. Wow. Oh, and he just ate a big right hand.
So you can parry, but it's just like reading the opponent's
There's a
strikes.
nice looking
And
body shot courtesy of his right hand.
at this stage in the game, I'll probably get away with
Don't go
parrying his striking and countering, but
Nice.
Wilson with an effective
in a few
combo of
fights' time.
strikes. There's a solid
that right uppercut on the left hook. Oh, there comes the CTE.
Oh, he continues to drill him with a series of strikes. How much more
That's
is
it.
the referee going to... Oh, it's over. The end. And the TKO that's earned him a title shot. He is on his way to a championship battle.
Got the title shot. Weapons of destruction, potential champion. Oh, that was a nice combination. I do like some of the animations in this game, like the way they go down, and if you get actually a flash knockout, there's some good animations for the opponent getting knocked out. Like you can knock them stiff, you know, when someone gets knocked out stiff, when they go like rigor mortis stiff. There's some good ones. There's Hickson in the corner with his PS1 hand, with that low resolution cornerman. PS1 hand. See that from another angle. Oh, that was a nice one. And the fucking murderous barrage on the ground. Moro and his longtime friend Bas were primary announcers of MMA in Japan for years, so that was in Pride, of course. And before Moro, it was Bas and Stephen Quadros, the fight professor. They were the initial commentators of Pride. What a great team as well they were. They were a great team. Watched a really good Pride, three-part Pride documentary on YouTube. The channel's called Napoleon Blown Apart. It's like an Irish lad. Does a bunch of MMA. His channel's mainly MMA documentary focused, I think. But it was a great three-part documentary on Pride, like the rise and fall of Pride, and a lot of information in there that I wasn't even aware of. And I consider myself
Hey, it's Bas
a
Rutten.
big Pride
Some
fan, you
little
know.
bird told me that it's time for a championship fight. Now, you've been training hard for this moment.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. Yeah, it was a really good documentary. I didn't realise how much the Yakuza were involved in Pride. Fucking hell, some of the stuff that he talks about in the documentary. You'd always heard about Pride having like some fixed fights early on, and they didn't test for steroids, and we're having a championship fight here against the Brawler. Yeah, they didn't test for steroids, and just looking back now, at the time I didn't even realise. I was like, oh, look at Vanderlei, he's just murdering everyone, and it's like, when you look at his physique, and I was naive then, I didn't really know much about steroids at all, and I still don't now, but I know the signs, like when you can see someone's physique and what's attainable naturally and what's not. And Vanderlei going on like a fucking 5-year murderous rampage as the middleweight champion, and it's fucking no wonder. Look at him. Look, he looks like a Staffordshire Bull Terrier. Like the neck on him and how aggressive he was, and I know shooter box were just like that anyway. So we're going to travel again. Darce choke, head and arm. Major pass. We'll go to Pat's gym again, I think. Get some more stand-up in. Blowing all our money. Jet-setting across the world. Yeah, but it was a really great documentary. If you're into MMA. Napoleon Blown Apart. That's the channel's name. He did a Pride one. He did a really great one on Conor McGregor. It was called what was it called? Humble in Victory, Death Threats in Defeat. Great documentary. Just exposed Conor. I mean, I don't like Conor. I think he's a fucking knobhead. But like, his fighting ability is decent. He's decent fighter and all that. I'm not knocking his fighting skills and his fight IQ. But as a person, like, he just seems like a complete dick. Like, his true colours have come out now that he's made it to the big time, and you see in the documentary about him just like...
Hey, the human punching bag's back.
Oh, cheers, Pat. You see in the documentary just like his early years when he was like up and coming, and he had such like an innocent glint in his eye. Like when you see him on the interviews, and when he wins his first fight bonus, like, and he's talking at the press conference and he can't believe he's just won like 50,000, and he's like, oh, I can't believe this. What am I going to spend it on? He's like this young lad, and he's got all this youthful promise in him, and then you look at him in like later interviews, and he just seems angry all the time, when he's at press conferences. He's got this like angry snarl to his face, and he's just like I don't know why people ever said Conor had good trash talk. I really don't think he did. It was just fucking... It was just like little kid shit, you know what I mean? What do I want to do here? Yapping. Punch, combo speed, hand speed. Go for hand speed. Yeah, I don't think his trash talk was all like... It wasn't,
hole in this thing.
people used to think it was clever.
You've got.
And it's just shocking to me how it... Oh, shit, I'm talking. Just shut up for a sec while I do this. What's going on?
10 seconds left. Push it to the end.
Why am I messing this up?
Not bad, but that's not really
Fucking
it.
hell.
Try again.
It's totally fucked
okay,
up there.
That's it for
I'm
now.
gonna do that
Take
again.
a breather.
That last combo wouldn't register. See, that's disgusting. Yeah, the last uppercut wouldn't work. Let's try this again.
This drill is best if you're in a bad mood, right after an argument with your wife or girlfriend. Hey, bud, keep pushing yourself. Let's see it. Keep firing, bud. You're doing great.
Oh, no wonder I'm doing the fucking uppercut. There we go.
Your next opponent would bail on this fight if he just watched you do that.
Yeah, Conor was just this shit talking wasn't even that good, and it's just mad how it got into people's heads before the fight, like, look at Aldo, what happened to poor Aldo? He just got so angry, he just came at Conor straight away with a right straight left hook, and Conor just fucking measured him as he came in, and I think there's even, isn't there like footage of Conor like drilling that backstage before the fight, or like weeks leading up to it? He knew Jose was going to do it, because it was like 2 years, it was like 2 world tours, wasn't it? I think like one got cancelled, the fight got cancelled at the end of the first world tour, and then so Aldo had to go through it all again, like all the shit talking and all the pressure of doing media, and he just went. I don't blame him. He just wanted to get at Conor, you know what I mean? Just fucking say this prick's getting it. But he just played into Conor's hands, and then another one was Eddie Alvarez, just lost the fight before he'd even got in there because of the pressure of fighting Conor. He's just won a belt, and now he's jumping up a class to fight Eddie. And I mean, he was the underground king, you know what I mean? It's like he got wins over Gaethje and is it Poirier? No, did he ever win over? No, it was like controversy with Poirier, didn't he? There was like a knee, when it's just an illegal knee. Who was the other person he had a win over? Like a really fucking hell. It'll come back to me. But yeah, Conor, and one thing the documentary did a good thing of work on your movement. We want to do blocking and parrying again. Work on the chin. Yeah, Conor's like,
let's do this.
like run up to the title. Like, you could
give it all you've got. 10 seconds. I'll never complain when you do it like
his
that.
opponents are
Great
like
work.
questionable. When you look back on it, it's like Diego Brandao. No, it was his first one. It was Marcus Brimage. That was it, wasn't it? Then Diego Brandao. And then fucking Dennis Seaver. I don't know if this is in the right order, but Dennis Seaver, fucking hell, who the fuck? Dennis Seaver's fucking... He's the ultimate jobber, like, or he was when he was in the UFC. He just jobber, wasn't he? Like, if you needed a win on your record, you just fight Dennis Seaver. I think I even saw Dennis Seaver fight. I went to watch, was it UFC 70? Nations Collide, when Krokop fought Gabriel Gonzaga. That was in Manchester. I went to watch that live. I was there in the crowd. And I think Dennis Seaver fought on that card. Can't remember who he fought. Oh yeah, Conor fought Dennis Seaver, and then he beat you could say, well, he beat a Max Holloway and a Dustin Poirier years ago, but
You're welcome to come back anytime.
nowhere
all right?
near the fighters that they are today, that they were back then.
My friend,
God,
how you
look at them
doing?
now compared to
Boss.
back then. And
Okay,
yeah,
this is
Conor
it.
beat them,
It's
but
time
like,
for the
look at
championship fight. All right, I know.
Poirier now. He's dusted Conor twice, and I think if Max fought Conor now, Max would beat Conor as well. So it was just interesting with Napoleon's documentary shedding some light on Conor, like, you know, and it's just, I mean, I've never really liked him anyway. I just think he's a little prick, but I respect his fighting skills, you know. I'm not knocking his fighting skills. But I've got a good eye for detecting when someone's a prick, and I don't think he is ever humble. I think he's a dick outside of the cage, and whenever he comes across as being nice, it's just all fake. You could just see it, like, in him, you know. He's got that face. You could tell he was a little prick walking around Ireland. And I mean, look at that video. He punched a fucking old man, for God's sake, in a bar because he didn't want to try his shitty whiskey. And then he bought the fucking bar. Conor bought the bar and then barred the old guy, so he was never allowed back in again. Like, that was a dick move. Like, just like a really vindictive thing to do, just because someone wouldn't drink your shitty ass whiskey. And
Welterweight champion, and now the challenger.
people have said that whiskey's garbage, and it's just like shitty party whiskey that you'd buy to just drink before you go out on a night out to get shit faced for cheap.
Bas Rutten.
Fucking proper 12. But I mean, fair play to him. He's fucking done well, money wise, off it. I don't think that hunger's there with him anymore. Like, once you've got all the money and you're waking up in silk sheets, it's like he hasn't got that same drive to win titles that he did when he was up and coming. The only person who's like that is Floyd Mayweather. I mean, he's rolling in cash.
Fighters will walk away with the welterweight belt.
Oh, I didn't mean to switch stances there, sorry. Yeah, Floyd can still get in there, and because he likes money, you know what I mean?
Movement is hard to maintain as the fight goes deeper. It's crucial to keep slipping and frustrating your opponent.
Yes, that's nice. You can't go straight.
Oh, this is the
back.
title
Move
fight,
left
isn't it?
or Move right, one or the other.
Wilson is currently enjoying a winning streak.
He really is, and he can keep this winning streak going if he does not get overconfident and he just stays simple, humble, and focused.
Would be nice to try to get an actual knockout in this. Oh, that was a nice combination. If the welterweights can actually get knockouts. I think I've seen like videos online of like knockout compilations of people online getting knockouts and shit. I think it's just got to be
Beautifully executed right hand
timed,
to the
you know,
head.
like when you're both going in for, like, with the opponents winding up for a strike and you, oh, that stunned him.
There's a solid left punch to the head. Oh, great job of blocking the head kick.
Oh, a clash of shins there.
Oh, nicely done as he lands that beautiful looking jab to the head.
See, like,
Lateral movement. Stop going straight back. Yeah, that's nice.
thanks, pass.
Oh, he displays some superlative defense as he blocks that high kick. Wilson punishes him with a hook to the body. He dashes back a step.
Head movement, head movement. Oh, let's try and get him with one. Come on, throw a punch. He seems to be confused about what's going on.
Oh, sweet defense as he avoids the strike.
Now you gotta move that head.
Won't be able to do this in a few fights' time. And the AI just goes into fucking overdrive and starts parrying everything. We're having an easy time at the moment.
Nicely delivered roundhouse
Actually
kick.
getting strikes off.
He scores with a left hook.
Gonna load on that body.
Oh, good combination. He lands a jab to the head.
That's it. Way to go.
Wilson lands a punch to the head.
Oh, they get him with that liver shot. That one's for Bas. Bas will be pleased.
Wilson has stunned this crowd. He's won via TKO, and guess what? He is now the champion. He is simply the best.
And we are the Weapons of Destruction champion. Oh, that liver shot puts him down. Weapons of Destruction champion, moving up in the world.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, we got an achievement.
The winner by technical knockout and the new welterweight champion, Bas Rutten.
Alright. Oh, there's that liver shot. Let's see that again. Let's slow that down. It's like barrage of liver shots. Oh, there's again. That's enough. And the horrible murder on the ground. Long been recorded, 25 minutes, so call this video. See, look, what's this here? In joint lock battles, don't be a button masher, use your stamina and control bursts. That's all it says. That's all it tells you to do when it comes to joint lock submissions. I'm going to have to dedicate another 2 hours to fucking figuring those out eventually. Because I got the hang of the choke ones, and I initially struggled with them at first. I thought they were more confusing. I see a lot of questions online in forums, people saying they struggle with the sweet spot thing in the choke ones. But I got better at them, it's just the joint ones now. So have we got to do a title defense now, I think? Is it in the Weapons of Destruction champion has to defend his belt?
Bas Rutten, a.k.a. El Guapo, calling you, my friend. You did it. A championship victory. I knew you could do it. Godspeed and party on.
Alright. Oh, he gets to choose another league. So in my other playthrough, I think I did this one. The United Fighters League, like the UK league. But I'm going to go to this Brazilian Vale Tudo league. Head kicks, knees and elbows allowed on the ground. So we get to kick people's faces in while they're down. And I should get an achievement for doing this as well, because I haven't been through this one yet. And we're going against Pat McKinney, who's a generalist.
Any fighter who can dominate in Brazil is a good fighter. Success in the Liga de Combate will earn you respect.
So going to Brazil, well, it's fucking Vale Tudo Central. Well, that's it. I'll call this video here. It's coming up to half an hour. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy, everyone. Take it easy.